Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the Legendary server. We are once again at the Chamber of the Crossroads. I said we'd be at the Heart of Fire today. I was actually wrong. I looked at it, the map actually shows the place we're supposed to go to is over here. We actually have 2 stable masters that we can go and collect today as well by doing that, so that's good. Yeah, I thought it was the Heart of the Fire. Apparently it's not. Fair enough. But yeah, we do have that area to go to today. Last episode we upgraded our legendary weapons, so that's always good as well. Nice to see. And we also have our hobby gift of the day and of the week. So let's quickly just sort out our inventory and see what we're going to get. 20 virtue experience and basically 1 gold, essentially. And 500 virtue experience, which I think is the maximum you can get. No, I think you can get 1,000. You've received a gift from Balbo Brockhouse, an imbued legacy replacement scroll. Not really too useful for us at this moment in time, but the 500 virtue experience is much appreciated. So let's use that. We can get idealism up to level 17 and then just add an extra little bit of 20 on top of that. And we'll quickly sell this over. So where is it? One right there. And I guess we'll also use all our rep items that we have, because why not? Apparently alt clicking on that one didn't work. But yeah. Use this scroll on an imbued legendary weapon to replace a legacy with a new one. Obviously, we haven't got an imbued weapon, and we will not for a little while, so that's not really too useful for us. But it's nice to have, and again, the 500 virtue experience is always a nice little thing. So we're going to have a little bit of a trek. We actually have a couple of things. We can possibly go up to here as well whilst we're collecting this, and then we can maybe pick up one of these, I think. Can we go this way? No, we can't. How do I actually get there? Up here, probably? I think you can zoom in and maybe see a little bit better. No. But, okay. Yeah, we're on the right path. It's a little bit of a trek. We have to go through the 21st hall to get there. In fact, why don't we just go and swift travel to the 21st hall? That would make sense. Why didn't I think of that first? Probably because I'm looking at the map a different way. I think we were even at the 21st hall at the beginning of this episode, so... Oh no, at the end of the last episode, rather, but I thought it was... Basically, I thought we could go that way, and that way. Apparently not. I guess I will swift travel to the 21st hall. At least we can do that. And it's not too bad. Anyway, see you in a sec. I did think it was a little bit weird not being able to travel that way. I guess we can actually have a look as well if we have this place. If we can swift travel to it. We can get there, but we can't swift travel, so it's going to, I think, be quicker overall for us to go normally, just because our goat's going to be at 78% compared to whatever the horses normally are. Plus, we technically do have... You cannot go through there, apparently. I thought you could. We do technically also have the extra 5% out combat run speed. So, yeah, there's that going for us, but I'm apparently really struggling with this episode today. I really don't know why. There is no reason for me to be so, like... Basically, I'm just doing a load of weird things that I normally wouldn't be doing. I'm going the right way. Yeah, I should be. I also want to check while we're on the way here. Hobbit presents. Yeah, 500 isn't the max, so you can get scrolls from it. So you can still get the 1000, which is the stat tomes and crystals or mithril given to you. I think we've got that once. I don't think on here... maybe? No, we've got a Tome of Vitality 8, so I think we did get it at some point on here. And I think we also got one on the... or maybe I got 500 virtue experience here and got a stat tome. Not quite sure. We do have this Stable Master, so that's good to know. I did think we did, but... again, the way I was looking at it kind of seemed a little bit confusing. So I'm going to guess we have to go over here in some way. So I'm going to talk to the guy first. And then carry on from here, because it's actually the last of this book. And then this goes outside. I do definitely remember this area, or at least that section of this sort of questing. And this should take us where we need to go to, or maybe not. Maybe it does. I think so, yeah. There's one more enemy down here. But we should... Yeah. No? This way. He is that way. He's just apparently not that way. It's an interior quest location. Okay, so we need to go down here and there should be a door. Okay, cool. So the peaceful path, which we have yet to be to, Broian is here, obviously after being caught by the Watcher.
I have had enough of adventure, my friend. Would that I had never come here.
Okay, he found Nud-Melek. Who knows how long he wielded it and fended off the monstrous creature in the depths, and yet, in the end, even with the mithril axe itself, he could not escape. That would have been my fate as well if you had not found your way into the watery depths and driven away the beast. I desire adventure no more, no songs or tales for me. I have had enough.
Tell Bori not to wield Zigilberg. I fear the axe may be cursed.
I don't think it's quite like that. Are we going to have it where we've got to go back to the Chamber of Leadership? Let's so see these stable masters and see if there's a quicker way of doing this. Because I'm all up for just like back and forths. I think I've kind of set myself up mentally for that in Moria. But at the same time, if I can kind of help it, I'd like to preferably not. Let's see how we are supposed to get out of here. Maybe this takes us to the Stable Master. I think if neither of these two take us to the Stable Master or to the 21st Hall, what I will probably do is at some point when we do get back, just use the milestone and get ourselves the milestone. So we can get 21st Hall from here. Good. But I'm also going to see if I can quickly run over to this Stable Master and get that one as well. And also we can pick up these pile of weapons as well. But just having, obviously, the options is good. Now if we have to come back here to the Peaceful Path consistently, we should have the back and forth from this Stable Master. Hopefully that'll work out for us. Please don't be poisonous water. Thank you. I was mainly worried because there was an area I went to in Angmar recently, and there was I was trying to get a screenshot for something. And I was my main character, so he's like 125 at the minute, and yeah, I got killed instantly by this water that was on the floor, like this sludge stuff. I assume it's more like acid stuff, but yeah, it kind of caught me off guard, instantly dying in an area where, you know, I can go through and one-shot everything. But I felt like I'm just on edge more. Right.
Greetings, friend.
So Yarazgund we can go to now. Door of Clouds, so I guess that's at least something. And we got the Fanged Pit. I don't know where the Fanged Pit is. It's over here. So is it worth getting that as well? We don't have the quest for it, so let's not bother. Right, let's go back to the 21st Hall. I'll just skip to when we get there because you don't want to wait around for that long. Yeah, we'll just go back to that other Stable Master and then head back to the 21st Hall and talk to Bori, who probably isn't going to listen to us. He's probably like, nah, you're wrong. I'm gonna hold it, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, I also realised we obviously got 10k heritage runes, so let's go put that on our level 27 weapon. Still don't know why I can't deconstruct this one for some reason. I can't deconstruct it while I'm wielding it, but if I've not got it wielded, I've got leveling disabled, and then I can't deconstruct it unless maybe I can only deconstruct if it's level 40. I don't know, but nonetheless, we can get to level 28 now with that, literally only just. And we are looking for how many to level up Battle Frenzy? We are looking for 30. We've currently got 14 from one level. I think we had 0 before. Yeah, received 14 legendary points, total 14. So, I don't know, do we get like 15 next level and 16 the level after that? Is that how that works? Because that means we need 2 more levels before we can get to minus 17 seconds on it, which is what, 13 seconds we'll have a total? Either way.
Worries for nothing. Zigilberg is a fine weapon and will serve us well.
So more of our scouts return. They believe they have found the location of Mazog's fortress is a place called Zabad-Gathol, okay, in Nud-Melek. One such scout, Gluma, is located near Zabad-Gathol. Travel to Nud-Melek and speak to him. So let's have a quick look at where they are. Looking at our map. Okay, over here, Nud-Melek. Second hall, where's the closest Stable Master? Really, it looks like we're just going to have to go on our own, unless we can get to the Shadowed Refuge. I think that's the closest area. Otherwise, I still want to get rid of this off the Stable Master map thing, just because it's confusing me so much. In fact, actually, I'm going to remove it. I mean, I get Rusted Dwarven Tools for it, but I'm not going to lose the quest at least, so That's good. But yeah, I think we can go to the Shadow Refuge, and that'll probably be quicker.
May Durin return
I'm
soon to his
guessing.
halls.
Is it going to be quicker, though? I think it may be. Either way, let's go. And I think now that I'm not so focused on trying to get Crystal Tablets, it'll help as well. Because we've obviously got 2 that we used last episode. We've got 2 remaining. Anything now is just extra fused relics when we get out of here into Lothlorien. So obviously we are trading the Rusted Dwarven Tools up for 1, and then we're trading up each Crystal Tablet for 2. So eventually we'll have a pretty nice amount of those. So these guys I'm just going to ignore for the most part. They will drop those items. And as we found out, apparently even non-humanoids can drop the items. Yeah, I think this is definitely quicker going this way, because going down that, like, that seems not as far. But at the same time, you have to deal with the stairs that you can't jump off. So it's also a bit of a problem there. But yeah, not a huge deal for us. Let's just not get knocked off the edge like we did last time. I think right about here. So yeah, we'll have to watch out. But yeah, you know, the stairs here, they take a little while to go down. And even if it's not massively faster, it feels like it would be faster doing it this way. Also, I haven't really come into any contact with enemies, whereas for sure I would have in the other way. I can even outmaneuver most of these. I said most. I can still get past them. I can even use my sprint to quickly get past them. And I think if I turn... Is this the way I need to go? I don't think it is. I think I've gone the wrong way. But we'll see. Like, there is this pathway out of here, so it makes me think that it is the right way. I mean, this is the place we need to find in the end. That's why I highlighted that guy, because I thought it might have been Mazog, even though I'm pretty sure he gets defeated in an instance. But if I can get past all this... Okay, I think we didn't quite go the right way. We should have gone up these stairs, but that's fine. You live and you learn, and in this situation we did live, which was good. But we'll go up there, and most likely, I assume it's around there-ish. Is this guy? Actually, no, it looks to be right ahead of us, so possibly up here. That's fine. I saw stairs, and I kind of assumed. I think I'm not really used to going this way back. It's more I'm used to going down this way rather than up. So, kind of confused me, but here we are on the map. So we're all fine. Gloomer.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
It's good to see you. I'm glad the Boreal was kind enough to send me a bit of help below. Down below, Mazog's men have been hard at work. Can you defeat Mazog's closest servant? I thought they were naming an enemy, and I was like, that's my name. They're called the Pulpum, and they seem to serve as his most loyal and formidable bodyguards and can be found in the area below. Defeat 4 defenders, flank defenders, and 4 foe slayers. So, all these ones we technically don't need to worry about. We want to actually, more specifically, go down into the actual location. We still... No, we're not injured. Interesting. So you don't count. Though we are very close to completing that deed, or at least the first half of that deed. So there's a foe slayer, but I'm thinking... Okay, I thought they might have... Oh, I thought I was hunter for some reason. I always do that. No matter how long I play this. I could play, like, specifically only this character for, you know, days on end and not touch a hunter, and I still think I was a hunter at some point in the time that I was playing. Hey, we got Bjornik's Axe of the 3rd Age. Let's see if we can get away from this guy and not aggro him. That'll just be useful. But it looks like we're going to have to go a little bit around. Maybe it's like, yeah, there looks to be like one of the Pulpum enemies alongside 2 of the those enemies, the Durub enemies. But in this situation, we're actually lucky enough to only aggro the 1. Is there any that I can defeat around here that are on their own? Because we are technically on the edge of the thing. I don't think so. Because that won't count, no. Specifically only in this sort of area. These archers are a bit of a pain. So really we just want to go in here. So it's a good thing we didn't actually go against all those enemies, because if we did, we'd be waiting for them to respawn for a little while. So technically it's a good thing. Can I get away with not aggroing you? And then hopefully get away with only aggroing you and just leaving very quickly after. Ideally. Because if you're not someone I need to kill, and I can help not killing you, that'd be nice. I'll aggro you, and then we can take these two on individually if we need to. Though I don't think they're that tough that we have to worry too much. Last time we got like 10 enemies against us, and that's when we kind of had a bit of a struggle. But we're not really going to be in a situation where we're attacking like 10 enemies. I think at that point we can only, like, this has got max targets of 9, this has got 6, so there is a limit really to our, you know, AoE in that regard. So we can keep it around 4, 5-ish. I think that's probably our best number, because I think the max target's 6. 6. I think 6 is our good number, but keeping it below that's, I think, a bit safer sometimes. So this should be our final flank defender. And then we need 3 more foe slayers, so we got 1 there, and possibly some up here. You won't count as anything, the Degron the Champion. In fact, you're not even the right type of enemy that I want to be killing. Oh, why do you... I hate these enemies so much. Because it's really annoying as well, because I can't just, like... If I click off them, I still auto-attack. So it's just kind of annoying sometimes. But yeah, it likes to heal itself. Or absorb the attacks I do. Just gonna pop in here. Give you a little bit of AoE. I didn't even aggro the archer, which is technically good. I don't like archers as, a champion, because they just sort of run away and start shooting at you, which is entirely how I play Hunter anyway. So, yeah, I obviously am aware of how annoying it can be, but when they do it to me, it's a problem. When I do it to them, it's fine. It's just how you play the game. I think I got away without aggroing this guy when I went up here. If I just stick to the wall a little bit. Cool. And then we just need 1 more foe slayer, which is in here. Cool. So we'll just get in here. And just be close enough that we can also get the archer. And I apparently pressed the wrong key, which really threw me off. And this foe slayer, and I'm thinking it'll either want us to just go back, which is fine, or, okay. Oh, that's perfect. We completed that deed on the quest completion. I thought he might have sent us back to also defeat the captain, which he might do in the next quest, you never know. We'll see what his next quest is and then do that, and then I think we'll probably head off for the day. I think it's probably safer if we go this way, because we defeated everybody. Well, I say everybody, except this guy and the wandering archer. But it is generally safer for us. He's going to aggro. It's fine. He was far too close to our one side that we had there. I could have gone around and gone to the left side and probably gone out of that, but we could also just run past him and not have to deal with it, basically. Okay. So up the stairs to the left. Speak to him. We're very, very close to leveling up today, so I do want to see as well how much XP we got. Does it actually show how much? So, it's just cut off.
We have seen naught of Durin.
17k, okay.
If you journey into Moria.
I've been noticing these treasure coffers around. I kept thinking they were sage caskets, but they didn't actually show up as anything. But yeah, we've got 17k, so we're not going to level up today unless we get another quest done but more than likely we'll stick to this. Next episode we'll carry on after that. But annoyingly, earrings we don't like switching out because these, while they're a bit annoying in terms of like pure stat wise, technically we should switch this coffer seeking earring because 89 might, we get less vitality, no fate, which we get on both of them, 53 fate. These will continuously level with us until 105 and 120 respectively, and also gives us the XP boost. So really we're probably just going to go with that mace and that be our secondary weapon, or not actually. Looking at it, 44 might, and also whilst we do get more vitality, we do lose max morale. So actually, even though we get an DPS increase, it's probably not worth it. So we'll just get whatever's most expensive, probably the shield, and then just sell off whatever. Treasure coffers, I did see a few. As I said, I think there are a couple in the area, but I think I should be able to very easily get 6 without having to worry too much about jumping in there. In fact, it's probably better for us actually to not go straight in there, considering how far back this goes. We should very easily be able to get 6 without going into the actual location. I've definitely seen quite a few around, and as long as we keep an eye on the map and see if it shrinks around our certain areas, then we should also be able to use that to our advantage. But again, more than likely 6 will be very easily done without actually really having to get into a fight. Because these should just, I don't think they'll aggro us, they just threaten to attack. They will aggro us. These will aggro us as well. You are a white hand enemy, so that's interesting. Any up here? No. So this thing is attacking us, but I should be able to go over here and get away without aggroing the other thing, and this should not be able to hit me. And then I just run away. And there should be at least one more on our way back. And if we have to defeat an enemy, it's fine. I could have defeated him, but I just don't feel like it's worth getting a... like, all we would get separately from just a normal drop is more than likely a shard, which we're not really in dire need of, because we're not really crafting anything at the minute. Which we probably should be. Again, I have actually been spending a bit more time on my other characters on the legendary server, and I just need to, level them up, obviously, get the materials and start getting far enough in that I can just... Oh, why'd you have to be there? Oh, there's one up here as well. Get far enough that I can start crafting stuff for us here. So heavy armor, weaponry, jewelry in some cases. Jewelry is a pretty easy one, I think, to level up. The armor is going to be the problem, really. But nonetheless, let us... Oh, we gotta go back to Bori. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you there. So, unless we get a ton extra XP, this should be a little under half of the XP that we need to level up. So next episode should be when we get there. But let's see what the most expensive is.
Well paid for an orc.
Surprisingly, the mace. You've returned the Rules of Crash Fires. Let's look inside. He opens the coffer and appears very surprised at what he sees inside. These are no mere trinkets, but powerful and valuable relics. Look at this, and at this. Evil looking to be sure, and roofed with cruel sigils. And 2 runes, D.G. Oh no, it's worse than I thought. Mazog's mysterious benefactor hails from Dol Guldur in the depths of Mirkwood. This bodes ill, very ill indeed. Let's finish up.
I will take up Ziggleberg and drive Mazog from Moria. We have the strength for vengeance.
Okay, I think I remember now, because this is an instance. We're going to attack Mazog, Zabad-Gathel, which is probably why I thought that commander, captain, whatever, was Mazog potentially, is because I'm remembering this instance. So we will hold off for now, because I do like to keep instances as their thing in the episode, rather than feeling like they're rushed because they're near the end of an episode. But we'll complete all that in the next episode and see where that puts us. We do have a Heritage Rune of Law. This is good. We're going to keep getting these throughout, which is good. I don't know why I only use one of those, but we'll keep getting those throughout, which is nice. And we'll use that obviously on that. because we do want to, if we can get a 30, we should, at 30, obviously reforge, but we should be able to get the next tier of Battle Frenzy being lowered to 13 seconds, as I said before. But anyway, that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll probably deconstruct these if I can before next episode, if I remember, and see if I can maybe make a little bit of progress towards starting to craft our stuff. But considering the rate at which I record these and the rate it takes to actually level up some, like especially later into the crafting tiers, it's probably going to be a few episodes or a little while before that happens. But for now, that is going to be it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.